This is a live view from the KTIV Singing Hills camera looking over Lewis and Clark Park. Now, if you look past the right field fence, Monday, Sioux City leaders will look at a proposal that could change the zoning for that 4-acre piece of land. It could pave the way for a future hotel and restaurant. Sioux City City Council will hold a public hearing on vacating that section of Cone Park and changing the zoning. So the idea was actually brought to the city by developers Dave Haggerty and engineer Jeff Hansen. Both Sioux City Parks Recreation Board as well as the Planning and Zoning Commission, they have already reviewed the request and recommend approval. Those recommendations will go to the City Council Monday. There are 3 required readings for both the zoning and the vacation. The City Council could vote to waive some or all of those readings or spread them over multiple meetings.
If City Council were to approve the vacation and rezoning, the city will put this out for bid because it is urban renewal. It's a 30-day period that anyone could bid on the project, come forward with a development proposal, and then City Council will hear those and make a determination on which one to go forward with.
As it stands right now, existing bike trails will remain and trails on the proposed land could be extended. Supporters of the rezoning believe it's a prime spot to serve visitors coming to Siouxland.
That is new in the area, so this would definitely help facilitate people that are coming to Sioux City that want to go to those venues and be able to stay here very close to that.
Monday's City Council meeting is open to the public, and as of right now, during the meeting, it will be decided whether or not the council wants to vacate the park land. The council meeting starts at 4 p.m. and again, the public is welcome to attend.